Welcome to Korea.
Thank you very much.
What is the first impression of Korea?
It is all but good. We love Korea. It's just love the people, love the city. We love how clean everything is. I mean, it's just incredible.
And what's the purpose of your visit?
Actually, we came here. We were notified by the South Korean government that they were going to award my uncle, Father Emil Kapon, the Order of Military Merit Award, which, from our understanding, is the highest military award in South Korea. And Father Emil was already the most decorated chaplain in the United States, and this just solidifies that even more. So now he's decorated outside the United States.
That's good. So this is first time to visit Korea, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So have you ever tried Korean food, like Korean delicacies or something?
Yes, I have. I've done that before. I think when you guys came to visit us, actually.
Oh, yeah, they're right.
And surprisingly enough, in Wichita, Kansas, they actually had Korean food. Yeah.
So we are together eating Korean food there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that.
Yeah. So this is my second time.
Yeah, sure. Do you have interesting memories of Father Kapon, like to introduce, the Gwangju families?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of memories of him. It just, unfortunately, I was born after he had passed away, but I heard a lot of stories from my grandparents and from my dad, and just, I think the biggest memory I have of Father Emil is just how caring he was for other people. And how he would sacrifice himself for other people, even early on. How he would it was other people were more his concern than his concern was, that's the biggest memory I have from what my grandparents and parents always told me about him.
Yeah, and so we're very curious about the current status of beatification. So could you say just a little bit briefly?
Yeah, his classification is still servant of God, which is the first classification as far as sainthood goes. They were just getting ready to vote on venerable at the Vatican, and then COVID stopped everything at that point. And now they're getting to the point where they're supposedly getting fairly close to doing the vote again. And we keep hearing that it's very positive, and it looks like it's a very good chance of moving forward. With his remains being found, I would say that probably even possibly could cement that even more. So the
funeral is just around the corner, right? Is it? Yeah. Is it happening in December, right?
September. September 29th is when.
So the process is on the right track?
Yes. Yeah, there's still a lot to be done, but it's and we've got a great group of people that are pulling it together. The Wichita Diocese has been an immense help. I can't say how much of a help they have been for us in pulling this all together and making it the event. I mean, it's still going to be a solemn funeral, but it's going to be only way to state it is a blessed event is what it's going to be.
Okay. You must be super duper excited to.
Yeah, super duper excited. I'm super duper tired.
Yeah, excited, tired. Yeah, I guess so.
My wife says I'm like one of the wind up, ever ready baddie tour. I'm just like just go until I fall over. So it's just, but it's all worth it. I mean, it just to the excitement that's become on bringing his remains home and the identification of his remains is just, it's renewed such a interest in Father Emil. It's just unbelievable.
So you said the DNA test was matched 89%, right?
Well, yeah, it was a DNA test, and it was also his dental test. It was my dad who gave a DNA sample, and my oldest brother had gave a DNA sample. Unfortunately, back when they brought remains back from Korea, there was no such thing as DNA testing, and they didn't. There was no way of identifying a lot of the guys that came back, and that's why they were interred as unknown soldiers. But yeah, between DNA and dental testing and height and physical part of things, that's how they positively identified him.
That's amazing. we've been eager to show you around our school. I mean, back in Gwangju, but under the severe circumstances of coronas, so it's not possible. I mean, it's what a shame.
Yeah.
But could you say some greeting words to Gwangju families, including the director, Father Francisco, and faculties and the students?
I just want to say what a great country South Korea is. I mean, this is just amazing. And from what I've learned about your school from when you visited us, and I was there in Kansas with you guys, you seem to have an amazing facility. I know my wife and I have already said we're going to be back, and we're going to come back on our own time and be able to spend our own time. And the biggest part of coming back will be coming to your school and to see your students and to see your facility and to witness what you guys are doing to keep Father Emil's name alive in this part of the world.
Thank you for your time and have a safe flight back.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.